What up, everybody? Hi. How are you? Are you quarantined too? We are here in quarantine mode, unfortunately. But it's all right. We're going to make the best of it. We're going to have a good time tonight. I am uber excited to talk to you guys tonight. Got a lot going on. Got a lot to show you. I'm Eve. First off, I'm Eve with the Baby's Booty, and we're joining you live here in the Baby's Booty Studios, where we do embroidery, we do bling, a little bit of vinyl, ton of sublimation, and have a whole heck of a lot of fun. So I appreciate you guys joining us this evening. I'm sure it's probably going to be a whole ton of folks. Well, not a whole ton of folks, because I mean, you know what I'm saying, but it's going to be quite a few in here with us tonight because everybody's stuck at home apparently. Y'all can't go nowhere, y'all. We need to find somewhere to go. My craft stores is closed. I don't know what to do. But I've had a good week. I've been making plans and planning things out. So super excited about a lot of things that I'm trying to put into place. And one of those things is going to be our virtual cruise. All right. So unfortunately, due to coronavirus, and as I mentioned last week, the cruise has been canceled. No cruise. None whatsoever. Boo. Yeah, I know. But I would much rather everyone be safe, very, very safe and healthy and no sickness than for us to get together and go on a cruise and then somebody gets sick. You know what I'm saying? So to cancel it wasn't too big of a deal. But the part that was a big of a deal was trying to get the classes still out to you guys, because the classes to me was, you know, kind of important. It was important. That was a big part of what we were going to do on the cruise. So what we're going to do is make it a virtual cruise. All right. And we are actually going to continue on with the classes, with the exception of 2 of the classes we're not going to do, but the rest are still on. All right. So no screen printing and no soap making, but the other classes, and we're adding a class, maybe 2 classes. So yas, who's down for a virtual cruise? I know I am. Might even go buy me some sand and put it in here on the floor, blow me up a beach ball, and open the window and let in the sun. We're gonna have to do something, y'all, because I'm desperate. I'm just trying to tell you, we gotta have some fun out of this stuff. So first and foremost, we welcome you here. Appreciate having you here. For those of you who are used to us, you know what I'm about to say. For those of you who are not and you're new here, welcome. We appreciate you joining us. However, if it weren't for you guys, the viewers, I would not have a channel. So with that being said, the first little bit of our show, I like to go down the list and say hello to everyone. But I do want to throw this out there to the folks who have been here for quite some time, and are not new folks. I want to let you know that may change in coming weeks. All right. So I normally say hi to everyone, but it's getting to be so many folks in the lives that it's kind of hard to get through the whole list and saying hey to everybody. And then I miss questions, or I have to stop and answer a question, and I don't get to say hello to everyone. So we're going to make a couple of changes in the coming weeks and make it a little bit more streamlined so that I can greet the folks that I love to see, and then also answer questions in a timely fashion and not waste a whole lot of time at the beginning of the show. All right. So without any further ado, I want to say hello to all of you beautiful people. Let me bring my chat down so that I'm not staring up into the sky at the other screen. I want to say hi to Miss Bickham. She was first and foremost in here, and we appreciate you, Miss Bickham, for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Thank you so very much for your support of our channel. That is phenomenal, and I am very grateful. And she says she's been late for a while with visitors each weekend, and now that we're practicing social distance, I'm here alone, lonely and early. See y'all soon, and I better not be late. I need my bell. So welcome, Miss Bickham. Thank you for joining us this evening. I see Miss Kingsbury's Crafts, Lori Campbell, PJ Coppage. Hey, PJ Coppage. Scooby-Doo. Hi, Scooby-Doo. How are you this evening? Leah Smadello, how are you, my dear? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Robin Bryant, hello. Aisha Graham, hi, how are you? Marilyn Lucas, hi, how are you? Clauderia Thomas, welcome. I don't think I've seen your name before, so welcome. Diamond Collins, hello, my dear, and thank you very much, especially for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I definitely appreciate that. And so Crafty as well, thank you as well for being a YouTube Hoop Group member for sure. Miss Georgia Peach 1972, good evening to you as well. Thank you for joining us. I haven't seen your name before, so welcome to the channel. Miss Carol Coleman, hello. Phyllis Resor from Indiana, hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Haven't seen your name before. B Mays 5, hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. American Eagle Embroidery and Graphics, Miss Debbie Kidd, hi, how are you? I hope you got your package. Welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate that. Robin's Nest Embroidery from Florida, thank you for being a new YouTube Hoop Group member. Thank you very much. Definitely appreciate that. Scooby-Doo says her Epson F570 and stand came in. Well, that's a big baby to ring a bell for, but we are definitely going to ring the bell for your new Epson printer. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that is Sublimation, but is that the one with the tanks or not? I think it's the one with the tanks, right? If so, let me know, because I want to be sure that I'm saying the right thing. Carla Woody, good evening, everyone. Happy to be here. Carla from Lenore. Hi, Carla from Lenore. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Diamond Collins, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I think I said that already, but even still, thank you. Philadelphia is on lockdown. I bet it is, my dear. A lot of us is getting ready to be on lockdown. I'm pretty sure sooner or later, everyone will be locked in their homes, and it's going to be crazy. Let's see. Rebecca Ricketts. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Scooby-Doo says that Epson prints superbly. Well, that's what's up. You're going to have to post pictures so that I can see, because I would love to see the printer in action. I bet that's a big old baby. Patricia Husky says, hello, everyone. Hello, how are you? Welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Cecilia Rodriguez, hello, how are you? Gail McNair from Tucson, Arizona, hello. Angie Hines, hello to you as well. Hey, y'all, she says. Cuyler. I'm not gonna pronounce that right now. It looks like it's gonna be easy, but my brain is a little bit tired and all over the place, so I ain't even gonna try. But I do want to tell you welcome, because you did mention it's your first time tuning in, and we love having new folks in here joining in and having a good time. So if you have any questions, if you're new, just drop them in the comments and we will try our best to get to them right away. Let us see. I received my bell yesterday. Yeah. I'm glad you got it. I did mail out bells, so hopefully you guys got your bells, those who ordered one. Kingsbury Crest, I have one more bell to send out, and I definitely need to send that, because she gonna spank me if I don't. Kingsbury Crest is a captive audience, so I thank you. Justin, hello Justin, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. I was going to text you, and then I was like, you know what, never mind. So it's gonna have to wait. It's too late now. Nancy Fouts from Iowa, hello, how are you? Marilyn Lucas says, I'm locked down in St. Louis. Oh no. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us on lockdown. Dorothy Gaston says, hello everyone from St. Louis. So you're locked down too, Miss Gaston. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sherry Buckland from Ontario, Canada, and we are quarantined up here too, she says. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Carmen says, hello Eve, I'm in Temecula, California, and yes, in my home. Nice to hear a friendly and uplifting voice. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. We want to have fun. We don't want to get down and low down with this mess. It's going to be a little bit difficult, because I know sometimes staring at the same four walls, you're like, you know, but there's cool things that can be done in this downtime, more than just cleaning and snacking, which is something I've been doing, unfortunately. It's like, oh my God, every snack that you could ever want is like not the snack you have in your home. So it's like, oh, I gotta go get this snack. And then when you go get that snack and you eat it and you're satisfied for a little bit, and then the next snack comes, it's like, oh, a vicious cycle, y'all. It's the struggle. Unless you're not, you know, your inner fat girl isn't, you know, craving snacks like I am, but I have been struggling with that. Patricia says, which one is the best, Cricut Explorer 2 or the Cricut Maker? A lot of that depends on how many features you want to use and plan to use. All right, so the Cricut Maker comes with just about every bell and whistle that Cricut has to offer, including the rolling blade. I think like a leather blade or something. It's just all kind of stuff that comes with the Cricut Maker. Whereas the Cricut Air 2, it just comes with your basic blade. It does your basic stuff, and you of course can connect via Bluetooth, or you can connect with the cord. It just depends. So that's pretty much the main difference between the regular Cricut and the Cricut 2 Air 2. But it's still a really good machine to have. So if you're going to be cutting super thick materials, like for instance, our vinyl that we do a lot of crafts with, like this cute little purse, is made out of like a plastic vinyl type material, so, or leatherish type material. So this I actually can cut out on the Cricut without any issues. I don't have to have the maker and the rolling blade. But if you're going to be cutting stuff like, what is it called, balsa wood, I think it's like a kind of a thin, super thin wood, you can cut materials like that with the Cricut Maker. So if you're going to be doing those type crafts, then yeah, look into the Cricut Maker. Otherwise, if you're just going to be cutting our basic run-of-the-mill stuff like fabric and well, I think the rolling blade does good with fabric to keep it from like the regular blade, if I'm not mistaken, drags along the fabric. So maybe that would kill that problem. I don't know, because I don't have the Maker, but I do have the rolling blade with the silhouette. So, and I haven't used it yet, y'all. So guess what we're going to be doing under quarantine? We're gonna have to start using some of this stuff that I haven't been using because I've been so busy. But my honey's been helping me. We've got caught up on a whole lot of orders around here, and I actually got another big order yesterday. So hopefully after I finish that, we'll be doing more downtime type crafting, and that's one of the things I was going to talk to you guys about. So in answer to your question, Patricia, a lot of that depends on what you're looking for in the machine. So definitely check out the features. Like if I'm not mistaken, you go to Cricut website, you can see features of the Air 2 beside the features of the Maker, and it'll let you know, you can see what's important to you. And if the Maker doesn't have anything that you think you'll be using anytime soon, then just stick with the Air 2 for the time being. But it is a lot of fun stuff that comes with the Maker. So if you can swing that, then you might want to go ahead on and grab that Maker. Jesse Williams, hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's see, Sharon Sinaski, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Kathleen Dowling, hello, how are you? Diana Lucas from Winchester, Tennessee, hello, how are you? Sherry Buckland says that she's bored, but okay, we're gonna have to bust this boredom, y'all. We gotta bust this boredom. DeAndre Thomas, hello, how are you? Linda Hargis, hello, how are you? Let's see. Oh no, Scooby-Doo. Oh my gosh, hold on. I am so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry about your puppy. I hate hearing that. My condolences to you, because I know that's tough to lose a pet. Last year, you know, don't even really want to go there right now, but I definitely understand that pain. So my condolences to you, because our furry babies are everything. So please accept our sympathies. Angelia Baker, hello, how are you? Welcome, my dear. Linda Hamilton says hello, glad to be back, glad to have you back. Christina Darkay, you made it live. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us live. Boonchilla, hello, how are you? Thanks for your help last week. You're welcome. Baby's in the shop for now. Not sure what's wrong with her yet. Hopefully I get her back this weekend. Let's hope so. Jacqueline Thomas from Louisiana, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Miss Ethel Smith, Luella Rawlerson, hello, how are you? Welcome. Let us see. You did get your package yesterday. Okay, cool. And I'm sure it smelled like Lysol. My bad. Michelle Anderson, hello all from Greenville, South Carolina. Thank you very much and welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Let us see. She said she's watching Rocky 3. Oh, hilarious. Miss Phenomenal Creations, hello, how are you? Pamela Hale says hello everyone from Colorado. Hello, how are you? Diamond Collins says you won't be in lockdown. Truck driver must continue with the wheels rolling. Yes, and we appreciate you rolling with those wheels as well, because those bring in the good stuff that we need. So thank you very, very much. Stacy G. Hey, Stacy G. How are you? Welcome. And it's pronounced Kyler. Thank you. I really appreciate you doing that for me, because, you know, when you get a little bit older, sometimes your brain just don't work right. I'm trying to tell you, but thank you very much. No one ever gets it right. Thanks for having you. Well, we welcome you and thank you for being here with us. So, Kyler, thank you. Let us see. Oh no, did I not send your bill? How did I send that package and not send the bill? So there's 2 bills I gotta get out. Let me write this down. Like I said, the memory is bad. But I'm glad you told me that, because I will definitely get that in the mail tomorrow and pray that the postal service doesn't shut down anytime soon. And you know what? Something tells me I wrote your name down last week and still didn't send it out. That is tragic. All right. 2 bills. Okay. So we gonna get that out. I apologize, my love. I am so sorry. Hold on. Ray Williams, hello from Alabama. Welcome. Shonda says, good evening, everyone. I received my bell yesterday. I was so excited. I was ringing it all throughout the house, and my husband threatened. Who threatened to hide it from you because you woke him up? Don't be waking people up with the bell. The bell is for celebrating babies, not waking. Not waking. And Justin, you hush, because I told you your bell was here and you could have came and got it the other time, and then the other time, and then the other time. So you could have got your bell. Shauna Smalls, thank you very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Crystal Creates, hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. All right, let's see. Tips for being occupied and not bored during the quarantine. Yes, that is what we are getting ready to go over. Carmen Alvarado, where can we find the purse pattern? So cute. The purse pattern is listed at badbobbin.com, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop that in the chat below, and you can go over there. That pattern has been on the website for a couple of weeks now. It is totally adorable. Absolutely love this thing. As a matter of fact, I even went to Walmart. I risked my life, y'all, and went to Walmart because Justin has a grommet machine. I don't know where it is. I was supposed to ask him where it was. All this cool stuff. I don't have grommets. I don't do grommets, but I was gonna do grommets today and use these to make a poop bag holder. So these cute little purses, actually, check this out. Now I don't have one made because see the grommet, this grommet technically is supposed to go back here, and I was hoping to have time to make one before we came live tonight so that you could see it work. But look, it's the perfect size. Now my daughter and I had to go get poop bags from her, but it holds the poop bags perfectly. Look at that. This is the smallest size, right? And so what you do is you put your little poop bags in there, and then when you close it up, after you pull the first bag through the grommet hole in the back, and this can clip to the leash. How totally adorable is that? On top of that, y'all, so these lobster clips, Amazon, I'm pretty sure I have them in my Amazon store. If not, I'll make sure they're in there tonight. Snaps in the Amazon store, rivets in the Amazon store. Did I say snaps? I said snaps. These grommets, the small ones up here in the Amazon store, I got them off of Amazon. Then I got these today. How totally cute are these? These are tassels that my plan was to have them put on the purse as well. So what we will do is find one to match this color and then hang it from the purse. So as you see, if you really wanted to dig deep down into the bowels of Amazon, it's a ton of stuff that you can find, and people are like putting the tassel onto the little clip. And of course, I don't have a jump ring right now, and hanging it from the little, man, when I tell you these little things are so stinking cute, like totally adorable. Badbobbin.com. This was one of the cutest designs I've come across in a long time. And she has 3 different sizes. So if I'm remembering correctly, you have to purchase each size separately. And she had a deal going on these things a couple of weeks ago when I first brought it up. And if you were a hoop group captain in the month of February, we did a craft along where I actually made one live on in here on YouTube, and the captains were able to come in and watch that video and craft along with me if they wanted to. So that's the added bonus of being a YouTube hoop group captain, which is a part of the YouTube hoop group membership. So YouTube allows memberships here on this channel, and I know right now during this crisis, the only reason I'm bringing it up is because we're doing the live demonstration for the captains who are already there. But I also understand the financial burden and hardship that this economy is causing. So, you know, if you're able to be a member, great. We definitely appreciate it because we all are in this ship together. But if you can't, no biggie, totally understand. But I do appreciate any support that you guys give. So definitely, if you are able to purchase any of these little items from off of Amazon through our store, that helps, and you're doing something for yourself, and it kicks back to us as well. So that's also another way to support the channel. But we definitely want to thank you all for being a part of the YouTube Hoop Group membership program. So for those who watch the live, you still have access to it if you're a captain, and you can go and watch that video and the live that we did that day. But the tassels is new. I just got these today, so ordered these off of Amazon as well, and it just makes for a really cute little project with these purses, you know, to add a little itty bitty teeny tiny tassel to go with it, and just, you know, polish off the look and make it a super cute either poop bag for the doggies, or it can hold chapstick, it can hold a lighter, it can hold whatever you need it to hold, and change some dollars or something or whatever, and put in this cute little purse. So I absolutely love this design, and it was a lot of fun to make, and it whips up super quick, very quickly. It's a really quick stitch out. I mean, you could make, I dare say, 20 of these within about an hour, if not more. That's how quickly these things stitch up. If you know, take your time, lay everything out and get them stitching, you can get these whipped out really quickly. So that's something I definitely wanted to bring out to you guys with that purse. There's a number of projects that are out there, and what I may do is come back and do a video pre-recorded. Hopefully I'll be able to do that and let you guys see it being made, if not make the live available now that February is over with, to the rest of you guys. So did you say that Silhouette has a rolling blade, the 4? Yes, it does. It sure does. Right here. Rotary blade. So here you go. You can see it. And it says down here that's for the 4. So yes. Yes. Is anyone making face masks? Real Red Zebras asked. The face mask thing, there are in the hoop face masks available out there. Several. You shouldn't have to pay for any. There's plenty of them out there. There's also sewing pattern face masks out there available. I even saw a tutorial on how to just make one. You don't even have to sew anything. You fold the fabric a certain way and you put the bands on there and it makes a face mask. If we have time before the end of the show, I can show you how that worked. I thought that was really snazzy because you don't have to do anything other than just fold fabric and make it work. So no, it's not going to 100% block any and all germs. Okay, so definitely don't think I'm endorsing these face masks that are not, I think it's like N92 rated or something to that effect. The problem is right now, those official germ filtering masks are no longer available to the general public. If there are those masks out there, the government is routing them to the medical personnel who actually really truly need that type of protection. The rest of us have to go with what we can get, right? So that being the case, although it doesn't filter 100% of everything, it can still block some things like a sneeze and getting the droplets on you. The mask will help block that from other people. If you don't feel well, if you cough, if you sneeze, or if, I mean, everyone to a certain degree has spit that comes out of their mouth while they talk. I mean, that's just the way our bodies are made and the way it works. So the masks do help a little bit, even if it doesn't filter 100% of the germs. So that being said, yes, there are mask patterns out there. We'll look at a couple of them before we end this night. So I also definitely want to bring out to you guys that next week, all right, next week on the 29th, Lord willing, the creek don't rise and the entire government doesn't shut all the way down and stop me from being on air. We are planning our 20K giveaway, but the difference now is, because I had to postpone it, that was back in November, we had to postpone it. Unfortunately, I had a personal situation where I had to put it off. So now that we're here on the 29th of March, this is now turned into our 25K giveaway, because within the last 24 hours, y'all, we hit 25,000 subscribers here on our Baby's Booty YouTube channel. And I'm beyond floored. This is amazing. And I'm super excited to share that with all of you all. So we've had gifts sent to us for our giveaway. We've had things sent to us for our giveaway. So I have Rhinestones that we'll be doing giveaway. Carolina Thread Place sent us some gorgeous vinyl, cork vinyl, that we'll be doing as a part of our giveaway. My goodness, what else? Oh, I had like a ton of stuff we were doing for the giveaway. A couple of sublimation items. I can't remember what they are right now, but we got a couple of sublimation things that we're going to do a giveaway with. But here in a moment, last week, somebody somewhere heard what I was saying and what I was hoping and what I was thinking, and it came to fruition way sooner than I expected. And the biggest gift that we will be giving away is here. It's already here. I'm tripping. She sent it immediately. She was excited to send it. So I'm really excited to let you guys know what that is. So who is excited to see what we're giving away? The only thing is, now there's two parts to it, because I wanted to keep it fair. So there's going to be a 4x4 version for those who have let me rephrase that. There'll be a version for those who have the single needle embroidery machine. But the multi-needle folks, we've got something really cool to give away. So I'm really excited about that. All right. And also, thank you. When I tried to go to the website to sign up to be a hoop group member, I couldn't figure out how to do that. All right, if you're talking about the regular website at thebabysbooty.com, which is right here, if you go up to the top, you can click on join, and once you type in your information to join, it'll come to me and I'll review the email, see who it is, and then approve it. All right, so that's pretty much how that goes. I have to approve it. I don't if I'm not available, like if you join 3 a.m., 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna be asleep. So you can you know, check back in with me a little bit later and see if it's been approved. And if it's been approved, then you will see it on the website. But until then, just go ahead and sign up. And when you sign up, it will send me a message and I will open it and let you guys know. All right. So you guys, woo, let's get excited. I'm actually gonna have to ring the bell for this one. This is really cool. Super cool, super cool, super cool. Yes. All right. So I need you to see whoever is in here, everyone that's in here, and let you know what came. All right. So, ooh, this is gonna be heavy. And the cool thing is I'm going to show you at the same time I get to see it. That's just how cool this is, because I didn't even want to see it before y'all saw it. That's how cool this is. All right, so give me a minute. Let me struggle and bring this box, and I'm going to set it right here on this chair so that hopefully you can see it better. Or either I'm going to end up putting y'all on tripod. I ain't figured out which route I'm going to go with this, but I'm finna struggle with this box and show y'all what we have. Who can see what that is? OMG. OMG. How cool is this? How cool is this? So, the wonderful folks at Hoopmaster, Mighty Hoop Midwest Products sent us a Hoopmaster kit, right? So the winner won't get a Hoopmaster kit, but they did send a Mighty Hoop that someone will get to win next week. So let's open this up and take a look at the Hoopmaster kit. I'm super excited because, like I said, I haven't even opened it yet because this thing is so heavy, and y'all know I love goodies and I like getting stuff and seeing stuff. So for me to hold on and not open it till just now, y'all special. I'm just saying, y'all just so special, because I would have been ripped this box open, but I didn't do it. I was patient. I was like, no, I'm gonna wait because I want them to see it too, because I just love them that much. Yes, I know it's just crazy, but I said I was gonna wait and show y'all too. All right, so let me shut up and get the opening, because I know somebody was like, well, she shut up and open it. Let's see, and hopefully I don't slice my face with this thing. Am I opening it right? I'm pretty sure I am. I probably should have got, oh, there we go. Whoops! Yes! This thing is heavy. Now, I will say that. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Hoopmaster, okay? Hoopmaster is a hooping system for those who have multi-needle machines, right? So with the multi-needle, well, it actually, let me rephrase that. It could also possibly help you if you have a single needle too, but it's better to be used with folks with the multi-needle machines. Okay, so this is the actual Hoopmaster system, and let me grab it. I'm gonna set this to the side for right now. This is the hoop, but we're gonna set this to the side for right now because I've shown y'all hoops before, but I kind of want to show you, even though it's not put together. So we're just gonna show you the basics of it, and then once I put it together next week, we'll really dig into this, unless y'all just want to see me struggle and put it together right here on air. That would be crazy. Here are the feet to it, so we're gonna set that to the side because that's the feet, the feety feet. All right, and so here is the freestyle arm. So they have one arm that you can use. It's freestyle, so for like sleeves, possibly onesies, stuff like that would go on this smaller part, and it's freestanding, so this goes off to itself. All right, and here is the actual Hoopmaster. Okay, so this is the Hoopmaster. So I'm gonna set that right here for right now. All right, hopefully that table won't fall because that table is rickety. The box is empty, so we're gonna move this off to the side. Off to the side. Off to the side. Okay. So here is our hoop master. Super cool, super big, as you can see. But notice it is shaped like a person. See the shirt? The shirt shaped. All right. So the shirt shape is so that you can line up your items, whatever it is that you're finna embroider, shirt wise, jackets, sweaters, hoodies, the whole nine can go right here. Now this is the regular size. They also have a smaller size that you can purchase for like children's size stuff. But the hoop master has attachments that you put on here and then you snap your hoops in. Look, y'all, I've heard about the hoop master, right? I've heard about it, I've seen it, but I actually hadn't like seen it in use. So when they contacted me and I actually looked into it with them, this thing hoops regular hoops too. It's not just the mighty hoops. I thought this was made only for mighty hoops. So you can actually use this for regular hoops as well. It does not have to be just for the mighty hoops, but it is compatible with the mighty hoops. So let's go ahead and get these legs pulled out. Am I gonna be able to do that right here? No, because I'm gonna have to take the screw out. So we're just gonna set it down, and then I'm gonna pull out the hoop first so that y'all can see the actual mighty hoop. Make sure that doesn't fall. All right, back to this box. And I didn't even see. Oh my, I had one and never used it. Bought it 3 years ago and still never used it, but was told it was very... Colette, girl, I'm gonna need you to use it. I'm gonna need you to use your hoop master. Because from what I saw, this is the bee's knees. I'm trying to tell you. All right, so here is, whoops, we have a 5.5 5.5 by 5.5 mighty hoop. This is our giveaway hoop, mighty hoop, for next week. It's a common size 5 by 5. You should be able to do left chest logos easily with this. You can also hoop even your smaller onesie type sizes and stuff like that. This is a very versatile hoop, universally used, not too terribly small. It's like sometimes 4 by 4 can be just too small, but the 5.5 is awesome sauce. And here is the hoop master attachment that uses the 5.5. So we'll be demonstrating all of this because it's super cool. I definitely want it put together first before we start showing how it works, because it actually holds the stabilizer in place, y'all. This is cool. This is a really cool system. It's a really cool system, and I misunderstood it when I first looked into it, so I'm super excited to get into it. So I wanted to show you all what we had that we were getting ready to use. Super excited, very, very excited about that. So y'all got to see an unveiling. How did you like it? What you think? What you think? Can't wait for you to demonstrate it. I'll be doing it right along with you. Just tell me when you're ready. It's gonna be probably the 20. Well, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna tell you why. Not tell you why, tell you what. So my line of thinking, and tell me what y'all think. This is my line of thinking, which is why the other reason I was super excited about coming on tonight. My line of thinking is we're all stuck in the house just about 24/7. So a couple of days during the week, we have YouTube University and come online and do some crafting together. Now I'm saying all of that knowing full well how my life generally works. I have great intentions, but by the time I start to implement stuff, it doesn't work. So I'm saying that tongue-in-cheek and hoping that we can come together as a community and do some crafting together. All right, so what do you think about us crafting a couple more times during the week for about an hour, maybe something super simple, nothing like totally off the wall, possibly during the day, possibly, maybe, and then having some fun and seeing what we can come up with. Let me know what you think. Because, and the reason why I say that is because I'm noticing there's so many folks that are like they're bored or whatever. And then two, I have a couple, you still gotta work. Nothing wrong with that. We can make it a little bit later where it won't be, you know, not too late, but a little bit later, and it's still going to be up. We're not going to get rid of it, so you definitely can watch it at any time. Also, I would like for our YouTube Hoop Group members, if you are willing to join me live. Now, some folks out there that's real bashful and they don't want to be on camera, and I swear I don't understand that. But if you're willing to join me live, let me know and we can tie you in, because I done figured out how to tie folks in, and you could be live on camera with me, but not with me, with yourself over there, and we all live together. Holla! Okay, so I was a little bit too excited about that, but we can do that. So let me know if you're interested. And there's a couple of folks that I would really like to give some insight, and you folks know who you are. You know who you are. And so I really would like to have, if you don't want to be live, some kind of way, we need to get together and I will record you saying what I know you need to say. So, Little Miss Boutique said thinking. Leila says I'm bashful. Come on, bruh. She said not me. Is that the Hoop Group captains only? No. No. This is everybody. During the week, everybody. I mean, because the captains, they have their own, that's an evening. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be Friday evening. They have their own evening for their own live, their own craft that we do together. But during the week, this is more informal, so to speak. So not anything goes, but we'll have some informal crafts. Like actually tonight, my plan was to say, hey, what do y'all want to see? And whatever somebody came up with, we were going to do it on the fly, just whatever. And so we'll be a little more structured for my own sanity's sake during the week next week. But tonight, you know, I was going to say, did you want to sublimate? Did you want to embroider? Did you want this? Did you want that? But I ran out of steam. I ran out of steam tonight. So it's just going to be questions. Sharon Durden, welcome. Thank you for joining us in chat. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching for such a long time. I definitely appreciate it. Little Miss Boutique say, I'm nervous. I scared. Oh, that is funny. Why are you staring at folk? Why am I staring at folk? So Crafty says the beauty shop is closed. I know, right? Oh, hilarious. I didn't even think of that. Forget it. I beauty shop myself lately. I've been doing my own beauty shop for the last couple of months. Erica, hello. How are you? Welcome. I love your name. Welcome. Oh man. So anyway, and Justin, you done been on here telling folks stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Cause it's gonna have to be virtual. Whatever we do, since we got to be social distancing, is all gonna be virtual. So at any rate, I appreciate y'all. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I'm taking a moment and I'm scrolling back up. If I missed you coming in, Stampin' Sue Creates, hello. She says wowzy. Kathleen Dowling, look, I mean, when you're on blood pressure medicine, what can you do? So yeah, I'm excited, y'all, for next week. And we will have a way where if you have a multi-needle, you are eligible for the mighty hoop. All right, we would prefer, heavily prefer, that that would go with the someone who has a multi-needle. We don't want you to get a mighty hoop and then you can't use it. We want it to be used. Miss Bickham, you asked what design size did I purchase. This one here is the smallest, even though I got all three. I got small, medium, and a large. What did she say to mask? Oh, doing you. Are you in here? Is my mother in here? She said something about the mask. I was going to do a mask with you guys. As a matter of fact, I'll show you the one. It was actually really cool. Bonnie Edmondson, I haven't been on months due to illness. What's going on with the cruise? Hello, Bonnie. Welcome. The cruise has been canceled, unfortunately, because everybody's on lockdown. And there's a very good possibility that we'll still be on lockdown come May. If not, we still want to be cautious because I don't foresee that the virus is just going to be like, okay, bloop, it's done. And that's that. I don't see that happening anytime soon. I do see that they will possibly get a vaccine and they'll possibly get it under control, but I don't see it being just gone by May 18th. So that being the case, I felt it, and Carnival restricted travel to folks who were hospitalized recently or who had diabetes or underlying chronic illness. And I was in the hospital recently and I have diabetes. So Carnival was like, you're not cruising on our ships because you're not dying on our ships. So I totally get that and I respect that. Appreciate it. Good lookout, Carnival. So that being the case, I can't cruise anyway. So it was just like, you know what, you might as well just cancel the cruise. And we're going to do a virtual cruise. So if you signed up for classes and you're still interested in those classes, we will be hosting those virtually and opening those classes up to where anyone can sign up for those classes. Yes, there is a charge for the classes because there are folks who are putting together a whole curriculum for that specific class, and we have materials to go with the class that will be coming out to those who signed up for the classes. So there's a whole lot that's going on behind the scenes with that, but the virtual cruise is not free, but the actual cruise itself is off. So unfortunately it's off. So if you have paid your deposit, if you have paid the full price, contact no, check your email, because an email did go out from Debbie that says there's a link to Carnival where you can go to the website, fill out the form, and request a refund. So because they even said that folks were over age 70 couldn't cruise either. It was just like a lot of restrictions that Carnival is just like axing everything. So yes, is the cruise itself canceled as of this point right now? No. But if you have any of those conditions, it's canceled for you. So because they are not playing no kind of games for anybody getting on their ships at this moment in time. And by the time May comes around, I'm pretty sure we'll be on lockdown by then. We'll be on lockdown. If we're not on lockdown, I would be very surprised. Why did I get all three sizes of the purses? Because instead of the mid-size. Oh, I hear what you're saying. I preferred to go ahead and just do it because I didn't have to, but I even purchased the one size for all of the captains. And so each one of the captains got the pattern for that month for free. Courtesy of moi, I paid for it. So yeah, that's why I went on and got all three. So yes, we do not want to have any sicknesses, any germs spreading, as much as I would love to see all of the folks that were going on the cruise, and then all of the folks that couldn't go. I'd love to see all of you, but right now that's a no. The coronavirus has ruined everything. So yeah, it's been crazy. So that's why we're going virtual. And we're going to be crafting virtually, and I'm looking forward to crafting virtually. So we'll be doing a rhinestone project. Super excited about that. We'll be doing a embroidery project as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be 4x4 or multi-needle. Probably multi-needle, but we may throw in a 4x4 as well. Sorry, I'm getting a text message from, you had to have a doctor's note if you, what? You had to have a doctor's note if you fail in any of those problems. Oh, okay. So if you, according to the letter, if you were sick or had been in a hospital or something like that, you would have to have a release from your doctor saying that it's okay for you to sail on the ship. But again, keep your ears open, because as they are shutting down each state across the nation, they're closing things down. I really don't see them not shutting down, getting on ships and sailing. They telling people to quarantine. I don't understand why folks still want to sail. I just don't. But it's okay. I understand. I agree with you totally. What is the little purse you just showed? I have missed so much. I need to catch up. I have been in and out of hospital since December 12th, so I feel you. Please take care. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Miss Bonnie. Definitely appreciate it. But this little purse is a cute little in the hoop purse that you can use for any, I mean, number one, just to carry it because of how totally adorable it is reason enough to make it. But you can use this and use it for all kinds of things. This was a set of poop bags, doggy poop bags, that you can attach this to the leash and have the poop bags. And even if you didn't want to put a grommet, you can put a grommet back here in the back for the bags to feed through, or you know, they can just hang out the side technically, you know, and you just pull them out as you need them off the top. But yes, the grommet in the back would make that a lot easier and cuter. But the person who created this design has 3 different versions of it at badbobbin.com. And that's what this is. And we were making those. I heard they are using some of the ships as hospital quarantine areas if needed. Well, that makes sense because we're running out of medical space. So, oh my God, I need that purse. I'm a bag lady. All I know is when I saw it, before it kind of like blew up really big, when I saw it, I'm like, that's hot. That's going to be really, really hot. And so most of the folks who bought this pattern, they've been making it by the bunches and getting ready to sell them at craft fairs and such. But the bottom fell out of the world, so to speak. So all of the gatherings and stuff where they would have been selling these has been shut down. So the people who made 25, 30, 40, they've been selling. They've still sold quite a bit wherever they were putting them up for sale. But here shortly, all of this is going to shut down. So we have to be careful on what all we're making. So now this is more going to be, which getting on my soapbox a little bit, this is a time where we are so focused on going and doing and doing and going and going and doing and not taking time to stop and smell the roses, so to speak. So at this point in time in our lives, we're being forced to stop. We are being forced to pay attention to the other folks that live with us. We're being forced to spend time within our own 4 walls. We're being forced to do all of these things. So that being the case, we can make the best out of the situation by finding something useful, possibly to give back, or just to take some time for yourself and craft for yourself out of love of crafting instead of crafting for profit or financial gain. Yes, you still can craft for profit and financial gain, but at least now, with us being forced to stay in one place, we can actually focus on crafting as a community and doing it out of sheer love for what we do. So that being the case, I do want to let you know that there has been a call or calls going out in the medical community to a lot of the crafters to make the face masks. So folks have been making them in mass. Crafters have been making them in mass and donating them to the local hospitals, to the local medical facilities, to the local paramedics, all the whole nine, you know, because they are frontliners. They have to have the mask. But then you're also looking at the folks who they just want to have a mask out of peace of mind and security because they can't find any anywhere. So that being the case, if you are interested in making face masks to donate, we'll post information about that in the Hoop group on the website, thebabysbooty.com, where you can find your local medical folks and see if they are interested in receiving some, or if we know where there's a need already and they are actively saying yes, we want some, then you know, we all come together and send stuff out there. So we are excited about helping. But I want to show you really quick because my mom asked about how to do the one that I saw, and unfortunately I need rubber bands, and I'm sitting here trying to is this a big enough rubber band? If so, that would be amazing. I don't know if it is. But y'all, as I mentioned in one of my previous shows, I purchased space at a vendor event that's ongoing and was fully expecting to put stuff out there, but we don't know if that's going to shut down or not, because when they do the shutdown, it's all non-essential locations that have to shut down, and craft fairs, stores, antique malls, boutiques, stuff like that are not essential. So there's that. That wasn't big enough. I need to find a rubber band, y'all, so I can show y'all how this lady made this face mask. Y'all know I'm always end up doing craft stuff where I don't have the actual stuff right here in front of the camera, because that's just how my cookie crumbles around here. Where can I get the pattern for the bag? We'll put it in here again. That is the website where you can get the pattern for the bag. Community, I love it. Real red zebras, I love it. I live alone, been crafting all weekend. Today was making sewn masks to donate. I have never done an in the hoop project. I would love to see how one is done. Colette, definitely do a search on our channel for in the hoop and you will pull up tons of in the hoop projects here on our channel. I love in the hoop projects. Those are my absolute favorite things to do with embroidery, is in the hoop. Absolute hands down favorite thing to do, because everything turns out so cute. So I love in the hoop projects. So yes, you definitely can look into that. So you're welcome, Miss Bonnie. Let me go unfortunately off camera and find rubber bands so that I can make this thing, because it was actually pretty cool how the lady made the mask but without making a mask. It was actually really cool. Be right back. think, I know this rubber band is like too big, but whatever. But this one, it was the size is what she had. All right, is that a rubber band on your wrist? No. I don't like rubber bands on my wrist. They hurt. Thank you. You're welcome, Bonnie. Scooby-Doo says I just purchased all 3 sizes for the little purse. They are super cute. Now, this is not the right material. Okay, this is a kitchen towel that I purchased to embroider on, but this is about, actually this is a little bit bigger, looks like, than what the lady had. So this is not the right thing. But it's going to have to serve the purpose. So what she did, let me make sure I remember what she did, because what she did was actually pretty darn cool. Let me get the rubber band, because I'll be done told y'all something and then it'd be the wrong thing, but it was just actually super, super cool. She did this, and then she did this. Okay, yeah. So this is too long, but you'll get the gist of what transpired. So she took a piece of fabric about yay long, probably knowing what I remember, it was probably closer to this length. It's closer to that length. And then she folded over one side like so and took a rubber band and put it right here where it was folded. Right? So you got one rubber band. All it is just a narrow rectangle, probably a piece of fabric, folded in half so you get double barrier protection. And then fold over one flap, and there's a rubber band. Then you take the same thing, put the rubber band on the other side, right? And then you fold it over. But my thing that I can't for the life of me recall right now is how she tucked it. She kind of like tucked it a little bit, so to speak. And this is way too big because, again, you know, when we do things seat of our pants, she kind of like folded it in itself. Hold on. And what I can do is link. Oh, that's what she did. Okay, so she kind of like folded it into itself. So here's the one side. Oh, I'm probably too far away from the camera. Here's the one side. She folded it up, and then she kind of like tucked it in to where it folded. It just kind of like nestled in itself like that. And then it just turned into a face mask. Like so. Now this is too big. Again, as I mentioned, this is way too big. Because her fabric was a lot smaller. But that's how she made it. And now I look like Bane from Spider-Man with that. But that's what she did. And it actually worked. It was really cool. So the same concept actually you could do with a couple of pieces of fabric. I wouldn't necessarily do rubber bands because I'm not a fan of, I don't like rubber bands on my skin, nothing, because they hurt. But if they didn't bother you, you could do rubber bands around your ears or whatever. Or, which come to find out, because so many people are doing the masks, they can't find the 1/4 inch elastic. But if you can find 1/4 inch elastic, then you could use that to do thingies to go around your ears. Okay? I am medically retired. Even when I am working my business, I am reading. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's talking about reading books. The Michael store in New Jersey I worked at just closed till April the 20th. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's going to be a while. I will be making masks all day tomorrow for UPenn Cardiology Group at Perelman Institution. I work from home and haven't been out in 3 weeks. Really going stir crazy. Wish I had a heads up on the quarantine and got out more beforehand. And it's funny for the folks that, hey Felicia, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member, and it's 9 p.m. Hello Avery Head, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate you answering the question. I found a lot of neat designs for the mask. Yes, yes, yes. The cancer center and the nursing homes here are in need for them. The Naval Hospital has them in every corridor, but are asking if only the sick, lung, immune compromised, and chronically ill take them. Can you use the repositional hoop to make a bed? You can, but it's very difficult to do. But you can. Hello, Kristen Nicole. The thing with the repositional hoop is when you when you're using it, what the thing with the repositional hoop is, whatever your first position is, whatever that embroidery is finished. You finish that embroidery, and then when you move it, that's when you do your next step of embroidery and you finish it. And I'm not explaining that correctly, and I'm gonna have to think on it a little bit more to make sure I explain it properly. But there's technically not a way to continuously embroider with the repositional hoop. You can do it if you know how to cut it and arrange your stitches and such, but it's very difficult to do. All right, so I usually tell people no, you can't, but you can. Just have to know what you're doing and be desperate enough to be able to do it. Oh, just gotta be desperate and figure stuff out. Julia Gas. Contessa, I sure did, and I mailed it out. Hello, new to embroidery, just got a brother 550. Congratulations. Yeah. 550. Super cute. The 550 is 4x4, right? Please let me know. What's a good machine less than $1,000? I'm starting off. That would be a 5x7 brother embroidery machine, single needle. It's a small. So definitely check that out. Welcome to everyone that's in here. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize so many folks was in here. Okay, so Contessa, what I'll do, let me write it down, is send you an email with the tracking number. And that way you'll have it. Because I did send out 8 bales, I think. Did you get your Felicia? Now, Felicia, I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me check. Because I don't want you to think that I didn't. Let me go up here. And I'll tell you. How can I tell you? Oh, that's how I can tell you. Because I didn't do it this way. And I should have did it that way. And then this would have been easier. Mary says, what would make the Dream Machine thread cutter not work? Usage. Yes, Gammo. PE800 would be an excellent machine. And it's considerably less than $1,000. So you'll have, extra funds for your thread and your supplies and stuff to go with it. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. When did I mail that stuff out? Was it Friday? I think it was Friday. Track. Okay. So this one, who is this? Shonda Smalls. So you got your bill. Y'all, this is gonna take forever for me to go through this list. This thing, Yeah, the purple bell emoji if you are a YouTube Who Group member. I tried a name, but it went uphill. What did I do? I tried a name, but it went uphill. You mean an embroidery? What size was the, Julia, what size was the name you were doing? So that I make sure before I answer the question, make sure that I answer it properly. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Okay, so I have Elise Morris. I have Debbie D. I have Felicia Storm. So Felicia, yes, I did. I have Tanya Gurley. I have Contessa Harris. I have Carol Coleman. And I have Leila Nelson. So yes. To get the bell for free, Kimberly Armstrong, yes. That is correct. Yes, it wasn't straight. Yes, embroidery penny. Okay. So, oh, Mimi G has one. Mimi G's is her, Angelia, is hers embroidered, or is it, meaning is it in the hoop, or is it just sewing? Detailed tape can be your best friend for getting items straight. Oh, wow. Someone who is very experienced and would do well on camera. So at any rate, what is the hoop group, Lisa Wilder? The hoop group is this wonderful list of folks that you see leaving comments here on the YouTube channel. These folks all craft. The majority of them do embroidery, such as myself. And we decided that we all could get together and embroider things and have fun and talk embroidery all together. So that's why it's called the hoop group, because when we embroider with, you know, embroidery hoops on our embroidery machines. Anyone is invited and welcome to join us in the hoop group, because not only do we do embroidery, a vast majority of us also do other crafts as well, such as rhinestones, or sublimation is a really big one. Some vinyl is done in this group, where we do t-shirt vinyl, stuff like that. And I'm forgetting something else that we also do, but right now I can't remember what it is. So all of these folks come together and we craft together. But this website down here, thebabiesbooty.com, I have a forum on there for the hoop group where you can join. I will go in and approve it at some point in time. You can join up and you can post pictures of the projects you're working on, as long as there's no, yeah, that was very subtle, I know. There's no political or religious type involved in there to cause any conflict, because we are all about crafting, peaceful crafting, having a good time, and enjoying what we do in our group. And so if you would like to join, you definitely can join, sign up, and you can share and comment and ask questions and all that cool stuff on the forum for thebabiesbooty.com. Well, here on YouTube, there's also a membership. There's 3 levels to the membership. The first level entitles you to your name being posted, shout out. It also entitles you to your bell, and it entitles you to what else? The first level, bell, membership, and shout out. If I'm not mistaken, because I constantly let you guys know that we definitely appreciate you being members. Then the next level comes with other perks, and then the third level comes with its own perks. So there's different levels to it, but the bell comes with all 3 levels. Cheryl Nielsen, good evening to you as well. Maria Cullen, hello. Hi, even everyone. It's great seeing you live. I missed you for the past few weeks. We've missed you as well. Thank you for joining us this evening. Shonda Smiles Willis, good evening, even everyone. Please be safe, everyone, and be blessed. You have a good evening as well. Oh, you did get your bell, Lil. Thank you for letting me know. Scooby-Doo says, I did not get my bell. Do I have your... If you... Okay, one of 2 things. If it was purchased on the website, then it should be shipped out. There's one bell that was purchased that has not been shipped out yet, I believe. But the other... I think there's only one bell outstanding left on that list that needs to be sent out. Oh, and if you haven't sent me your address, then I can't send the bell if I don't have your address. So one of 2 things. If you are a YouTube Hoop Group member, paid member, email me your address. And your address should be sent to thebabiesbooty@gmail.com. And in the subject line, say bell address, or purple bell, or something about a bell, so that I'll know that that's what it's for. Let's see, store orders. That's what I'm looking for. And nope. Everything's been mailed out. in the store, except for one thing, and that's not a bell. So you can purchase a bell if you would like. I think it's still up. If I'm not mistaken, it's still up in the store. Let me see. Is it still up? Let me see. Is it still up? Yeah, it's still up. It's still visible. So you can go to thebabiesbooty.com, go in the store, and there is a bell listed that you can purchase. So I had an epiphany today to start a business doing all sorts of stuff. Whenever I start, what advice as far as getting sales would you give? Getting sales would definitely be get your friends and family and stuff like that, or folks that you would know, to reach out to their friends and family. Show pictures of it on Instagram. Instagram is hot right now for selling stuff. Facebook is hot for selling. These are free platforms where you can actually post pictures, and for the folks that like on it or whatever, there's a good possibility that somebody would be interested in purchasing. But your biggest selling point, your biggest selling would be word of mouth, because that's where, when things go viral, just like these purses, man, just like these purses. When you see something and it's just that stinking cute, it's like, oh my God, that is totally adorable. I have to have it. So that being the case, I get it, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, look, y'all see this? This is just too cute for me to not show you what this is. This is where I got it. Go get it. That's how you. That's where your business is going to stem from. It's going to stem from somebody saying, hey, I got this from Gamo Beats, and Gamo Beats has the hottest stuff. You really need to go get it, y'all. Take a look. Is this not cute? Go get it. That's where your sales are going to come from. Word of mouth, faster and more. That's the strongest promotion you can have out there, honestly. You can buy Facebook ads, you can buy Instagram ads. There was one post that I did one time. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. But there is, yeah, TikTok is hot. Yes. Oh my God. TikTok is annoyingly hot. Julia Gass, sign up options for the YouTube membership. If you're on a phone, you can click on live chat right below this video. Your chat should go away, and you should see a red subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, you'll see the red subscribe button. If you are already subscribed, then it's a gray bar that says subscribed. And beside that, there should be a blue join button. If you click that, then you should be able to join the membership and get a membership here on the University of YouTube via the Baby's Booty. But going back to TikTok, yeah, if you can figure out TikTok, man, TikTok blew slap up. It is ridiculous how quickly stuff blows up with these young folk. So you can definitely promote on TikTok. You can, if you got something witty or cute or funny or something like that that's gonna capture attention, TikTok would definitely be it, with music. Because I found out you're supposed to have music. I didn't know that. I was just TikToking and didn't have no music, child. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's too much for these old folks. And then Facebook, and then Instagram. I'm just figuring out Instagram, and here they come with TikTok. What's next? But anyway, so Instagram, you can advertise there as well, and you can purchase ads. But like I was getting ready to say, I did an ad on a wreath that I did. It was a diaper wreath, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And for whatever reason, especially in India, it blew up. I mean, I had so many likes on that ad. It was crazy how many likes I had on that wreath. Not one sale. Not one. But I had hundreds of likes on it. I don't even remember how many likes it was. It's stupid how many likes I had on it. Not one sale. And I paid for ad. Every time I've paid for an ad on Facebook or YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook or Instagram, I never get any sales from it. So go figure. Which is fine. It's fine. But my biggest selling point for my own business is word of mouth. Because someone is so super satisfied with something I've done for them and they show it off, and those people are like, hey, such and such said something about you and I saw what you did for them, I want it too. So like, I have a blanket that I made for someone sitting right out there in my shop, and I got a new customer because my dad told this guy about me, and so this guy came to get some work done, and he saw that blanket, the finished blanket, sitting there in the bag waiting for the customer to come pick it up. He was like, I want a blanket too, so how much are the blankets? And y'all, I hate doing blankets. I hate doing blankets. I hate doing blankets. I just do. I don't know why. I don't know why it bugs me so much, but it does. So I threw out a high price. I was like, okay, well, $80 for a blanket. And he was like, sold. When can I get it? I'm like, are you serious? But now I got a job. Now I got a job to do. So it's like your word of mouth and people seeing what you do is what's going to be your biggest champion and your biggest cheerleader. Debbie D, I'm glad you love your bell. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate that. Thank you, Avery Head. Oh, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. Daddy is so cool. Yeah, my dad is awesome sauce, y'all. He really is. I thought about having him on next week as a guest, but with us quarantining and going on, I think I'd much rather him stay home. Thank you, Miss Ethel Smith. I appreciate your super chat as well. You guys are awesome, man. Y'all, I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Definitely appreciate the support. Definitely appreciate the support. Ain't that how it goes? You hate something and everybody wants it. Laughing out loud, Kristen. Yeah. But the cool thing is, my husband was like, you know what? I'll help you. I don't mind making. I'm like, you the real MVP. And he helped me crank out 3 blankets, y'all, because I hate doing blankets. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but I hate doing blankets, and he helped me get those blankets knocked right on out. So, Justin, yes, you sell our businesses all the time. I definitely appreciate that. Job security. Yeah, I guess. Hey, Teresa Jackson, how are you? So, you guys, let me go up here and make sure, because it's 10:24. It's not super late, but I don't want to get too much overtime because you know how that goes. However, what Kristen say? It's a lot of work, but this is your business, your baby. You work it how you want it. You throw your name out every chance you get. It's not overnight. However, you will go viral. Avery Head, how do you pay for the YouTube membership? There is a, again, if you're on your phone, it's tricky when you're on your phone. If you're on the computer, usually it's right there in front of you. But wherever the subscribe button to this channel is, wherever you can find our subscribe button, it'll be a red subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, then it'll be a gray subscribe button because it'll say subscribed at that point. But beside it, to the left of that red or gray bar, is a blue bar that says join. That's how you join memberships to any channel. Every channel is the exact same way. You'll see the subscribe button, and beside it you'll see join if you wish to join memberships with the YouTube channel that you are visiting. How long does what take? Blankets. It depends, Gamo Beats. So if it's just a plain blanket, I'm gonna tell you just so I usually use fleece, and usually it's 2 layers of fleece. And I don't know if you're familiar with the process where people tie blankets. Well, that I can't. I have arthritis in my hands, so I can't tie blankets, but I can sew. So I take 2 layers and make a blanket, just stitch around inside out and top stitch. That's the blanket. However, where a niche I found, more than willing to share this with you all. A niche that I found is embroidering on those before I put the blankets together. So when you turn the blanket over, you don't see the back side of the embroidery because it's tucked inside the 2 layers of the blanket. All right, so, and that also allows you to embroider on both sides independently if you so choose to do so. So if I am not embroidering on a blanket, generally, because I'm such a perfectionist, so to speak, which is ridiculous to have that quality with a fleece blanket, because fleece stretches and moves and it just annoys me beyond, because you can't get it perfectly straight at all, or I can't. It annoys me for that. But at any rate, usually I can pound out one blanket, no embroidery, in about an hour. Okay. But if I'm going to embroider on it, it just depends on what the embroidery is and how much embroidery I'm doing. So, if you are doing, I've learned something else, actually. Would you like to see the other thing that I've learned to do with my blankets? I think I've shown y'all. Would love to see the blankets. Hold on. Let me go get the blanket. Now, before I show these blankets, let me let you know first off that the blankets are for, this is for family. This is not like folks off the street. So this is fleece, okay? And I sublimated this blanket as well, okay? So there's embroidery. As you can see, there's the 2 people's names, praying that they're not watching, because if they're watching, then this is spoiling my relative's surprise of giving these blankets to her relative. But at any rate, so this blanket is what? The mom is coming. I don't know what you're talking about. The mom is coming. But at any rate, so this blanket is for these 2 folks right here in this picture. The one here is the niece to this person in the picture, and the niece gave this person a kidney. So there was a kidney transplant, and she helped out a family member. So that's why the other family member got them a blanket and put their names on here. And this was sublimated. So what I did was sublimated this and then applicated it to the blanket. So that allows for anything to be sublimated onto a blanket, which is really cool, actually, when you stop and think about it in the grand scheme of things. So I created the applique for this picture. So what is sublimation? Sublimation, where did you get the bag for the blanket? Dollar Tree. I got these from Dollar Tree. Sublimation is when you, the scientific principle behind sublimation is the process of turning from a liquid to a solid without becoming a gas first, if I'm remembering correctly. Because like I said, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. So with sublimation, you are able to print out a picture of anything, no matter what it is, using special ink. And when you heat that ink and apply it to heat, like print it out on the paper, put the paper on a polyester substrate, and you heat it to 400 degrees, the polyester fabric absorbs the ink from that paper, and it becomes a permanent part of that polyester, and that image is permanently placed on the polyester. So like this picture that's on that blanket, no matter how many times they wash it, I mean, no matter what bleach they use, whatever, doesn't matter. That picture is going nowhere. That picture will always be in that, embedded in that polyester, because it becomes a part. The polyester absorbs that ink and it just becomes a part of it. I'm sorry, it turns from a gas to a solid. I mean, from a liquid to a, I don't know, y'all. Anyway, that part, look it up because I'm tired. I can't remember right now. But long story short, you can sublimate some of anything. Like, for instance, these are patches. I sublimated these patches. The outside of it is embroidered, but the inside is sublimation. So I printed out this image, heated it to 400 degrees, and sublimated it on this patch. It was a blank patch, like this. So here's the blank patch. Here's the sublimated picture with sublimation ink. And then I just turn it over, lay it face down on top of this patch, put it on the heat press for 400 degrees for about 60 seconds, and it becomes a permanent patch. So, liquid turns to gas. Thank you, Scooby-Doo. Appreciate it. Because what I'm trying to tell you. So, that's one blanket. And then, you know, I have two more. And unfortunately, when men folk come around and they see this type stuff, you know, they automatically want a blanket. And it's like, it behooves me. I don't understand. Some folks are diehard fans of stuff, and so they want blankets. And those blankets, I just can't run from them fast enough. And every time I turn around, somebody wants another blanket. As a matter of fact, the family member that wanted these, because there were two blankets with two, there were duplicate blankets. I made two exactly alike of these, and then those two blankets. So that's 4 blankets by one person asking for them. And I told her, Auntie, I love you. I don't like blankets. I don't like making blankets. And then Auntie says, well, guess what? I need 6 more blankets. So I don't know when she's gonna come and tell me the names and stuff to put on those blankets, but Auntie wants more blankets, so I will be making more blankets. And then this new person that just came wants a blanket. So yeah, lots of fun. So I feel like this business is not as saturated as much as all the other ones. I hope investing will be worth it. The thing is, Gamo, with embroidery encompasses so much. There are so many different options of things that you can do with embroidery. Just the topic of machine embroidery itself is wide and vast. So embroidery could be as simple as getting dish towels, right? And embroidering maybe Mom's Kitchen or something like that on the dish towel, and then selling it at a craft fair or in a boutique shop or something like that. Because we've all been to Walmart, or even Dollar Tree has some little designs on kitchen towels. Everybody loves a kitchen towel. But the thing with the machine embroidery is this can be personalized. So instead of it saying Mom's Kitchen, it could say Yvonne's Kitchen or the Bryant Kitchen. You see what I'm saying? So you can customize it and personalize it to what a person wants. That's the beauty of machine embroidery. All right, so you can just do towels, or you can get into the business of embroidering ball caps, for instance. A lot of people love hats, custom hats, embroidered hats. That's a business in itself. Look at Lids in the mall. That's what their whole business mantra is built off of, is baseball caps and embroidering on them and designs on them. Or you can branch out into, say for instance, the medical field, and you can embroider scrubs and doctor's coats and lab coats, stuff like that. If you have an inside person in the medical field, you could do just that and make your money off of just that. Or you could do other small businesses, and offer your services to embroider business shirts, polo shirts. That's another option. Or you could just do cute little craft embroidery. This is embroidery. Okay, so this was done on an embroidery machine. So you could just do little crafts like this, make little trinkets and knickknacks in the hoop projects, sell those, make money that way. The list and the things that you can do with embroidery, machine embroidery by itself is huge. It's huge. There's no one thing or two things or three things that you can focus on and feel like, oh well, I done everything there is to do with embroidery. No, my dear, you haven't even scratched the surface. So I absolutely love, just like Felicia said, I saw a towel like that in Kohl's for $11.99 and up with just a heart on it. Just a heart. You are creating something. The customization industry, people want what they want, and people don't want to have the exact same thing that somebody else has. And that's the advantage that we have as custom garment decor people. We're custom decor, period. So when we do sublimation, just like that blanket, you will not find that blanket anywhere else. You just won't. And you won't find that blanket with that meaning behind it anywhere else, because that was custom made for her, for my family, with that picture on it, the exact way she wanted it, and she's not going to get that anywhere else. So because that person, under normal circumstances, like as I said, this is family, but under normal circumstances, because she can't get that anywhere else, you're able to charge a premium. You're able to charge a premium for it. Because just like I told you, when that guy came and he asked for a blanket, I threw out a high number. In my opinion, it was a high number. He didn't care. He wanted that blanket, and he wanted his name on it, and he wanted his grandkids' pictures on it. So it's like, okay, well, I mean, if that's what you want, I can do it. When just make sure you pay it, and we'll get it done. And that's how that works. So your Stampin' Sue Create says, I'm new to embroidery and I'm addicted. And there's so much to do. There's so much to learn, so much to get into. That's why this is the hoop group. And that's what we do. We definitely, and even my auntie, she doesn't do embroidery, but she's willing to help with the blankets. It's the blankets are, y'all, ooh, Jesus. Don't have me go to glory sitting right here over these blankets. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know. I guess for me, because it's just so much fabric to work with at one time, it annoys me. But I need to get over that, because that's what people want. Inspiration Creations, perfect example. She says, I do embroidered baseballs with birth stats. It's so unique. People love them. Listen. Footballs, baseballs, volleyballs, you can embroider those. Have I done it? No. Because I'm not bold enough yet to sit there and take apart a baseball, take apart a volleyball. It looks like a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But once you learn how to do it, it's not a lot of work, because you know what you're doing. But each person, there's so much out there, y'all. If you are just getting into embroidery, that's why I love the hoop group, because we feed off of each other, and I'll be the first to let you know what else is out there that you can do, and show you how to do it as much as I can, and introduce you to something new. That's when the person in here, and of course I'm not going to remember who you were, but she said she hasn't done an in the hoop project yet and would love to learn how to do one. I have tons of videos out there on in the hoop projects. We've made keychains, we've made purses, we've made zip. Matter of fact, let's go down the line. Let's do some Throwback Thursdays type stuff. So here's a keychain we made in the hoop. This is in the hoop. Where is my in the hoop stuff? I got so much in the hoop stuff, y'all. It's stupid. Here's a keychain. I got hand sanitizer hold. Oh, here they are. Look. Potato chip pouch. In the hoop. This is in the hoop now. This isn't This isn't made of everything entirely in the hoop and the zipper and everything. Potato chip pouch. This is a fox purse lined in the hoop. Here's another little purse, leather purse I made in the hoop. Not the cutest liner, but still, it worked. I just grabbed something. The little Yeti change purse. Him holds my change. Him is adorable. In the hoop, totally. Change purse. Zipper included, and I think he's lined. He is fully lined in the hoop, holding on to some change. So there's a wide number of things that you can do, and this is just the first little bit. I haven't even shown you freestanding lace projects that, of course, I never finished, where we were supposed to do a rose and I started it and didn't finish it because that's just how I do. Look, a little teeny birth stats bear. I did a video on him as well. In the hoop, little teeny teddy bear. Him's cute. And there were different sizes available of him. So there, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong doing machine embroidery. You just can't. The thing that you can go wrong with embroidery is sticking to one thing. Sticking to one thing, one or two or three things. If you're able to do that, you're good. Because I can't. I bounce from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. I'm constantly making something new because I want to learn everything I possibly can. I want to try everything I possibly can with embroidery. So that's why I love embroidery. I saw the embroidered softball last night for the first time. Amazing. It is absolutely adorable. You can also put HTB on basketballs, baseballs, footballs, and such. You can without doing embroidery. Definitely can. I want to try embroidering on baseballs, but I do get the gist of how to do it. Enlighten me, please. So embroidering on the baseballs is pretty much unstitching it. I don't have a baseball here to show you, unfortunately. I apologize. But you unstitch it, and the baseball has panels that are stitched together, so you would take those panels apart, lay it on the hoop, and there are patterns out there to help you line up your embroidery on the baseball, guides that you can go by and stitch it out on the stabilizer, and then lay it down, and then stitch it in the places that it is. And then once you're done, you take it off the hoop, and then you lay the leather pieces back around the ball where they're supposed to be, and you take a thread and needle and the red thread, and you stitch that sucker right back together, and it's an adorable custom embroidered baseball, which is very expensive. It's very expensive. I made in the hoop sneaky snakes today for my grandchildren. Please post a picture of a sneaky snake. I need to see what a sneaky snake is. That is a cute name. I love it. You are so talented and such an inspiration. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. However, I know what I've been through, and I know what I love to do, and I just want each and every one of you who is willing and who wants to learn and try new things and be just as inspired. That's what I like to see, without any issues, of course, because that's how we came up with happy embroidering. We want your embroidering to be happy. Please describe Miss Social Deb the sneaky snakes. That is what are you seeing a decline in sales with so many out of work or sitting at home? Yes, and no. Yes and no. I will say yes from the standpoint of new customers, but I'll say no from the standpoint of my old customers. They're still getting business and bringing business to me. I'm sure it's going to slow down and come to a screeching halt, especially once we lock down, because it's inevitable. It's inevitable that it's coming, the lockdown. And when it does come, I'm sure we'll cut way back and there won't be any business much at all. So if you haven't looked into Etsy or eBay or online, you can sell on Facebook, you can sell on Instagram, or building your own website. If you haven't looked into that yet, you might want to look into it now. And the reason why I say that is because at this point, once we're all locked down and the only thing that's going to be open is delivery places such as Amazon and eBay, going through the mail, places where you can mail out stuff, that's about the only way you might make money still. Because people are going to be stuck at home. They're going to be looking around at these same four walls. And if they say, you know what, I think a pillow would look really good right there. Well, guess what? You just so happen to know how to embroider a pillow. And you just so happen to post a picture of your pillow on eBay and you're selling it for $40. And they're like, oh my God, that pillow is perfect for that chair. I must buy it. So that you definitely want to look into what you can do. And if you can't find the join button, Avery Head, where are you looking for the join button? At thebabiesbooty.com? Or now, if you're talking about joining just a regular hoop group, there is no join button. The button is sign up, I think. Hold on, let me pull it up because it's been a minute since I've been to my own website. There we go. What does it say? It says not log in. I have an arrow pointing to the words the hoop group, and it says join the hoop group. So you would click that. And if I do know how to put it up on the screen, but I don't know how to put it up on the screen. Suppliers are shutting down, Leslie. That is correct. And unfortunately, we kind of have to use what we have, or now would also be a good time to destash. All right. So what I would like to do is call on the crafters who are stuck at home. And I'm actually going to end up posting this, my idea, in all of the crafting groups that I'm in, embroidery and otherwise, and say, now is the time to destash. So if you have a whole bin of yarn because you wanted to do crochet and that was something you was going to do, but now you're like, you know what, I think my passion is not crochet, my passion is now embroidery. Well, destash, get rid of that yarn, because there are some folks over there who's stuck at home and would love to crochet some baby booties or whatever, and they can't get to the yarn because the yarn store is shut down. Well, here's your chance. You can destash, sell it at a reasonable price or a deal, and send it on over to them, and they can do what they love to do. They're paying you to get it out of your way, make money. Or you can trade. Like, you have yarn, I have embroidery thread, I'll trade you some yarn for embroidery thread. I think that's more of a pain though, because sometimes you won't trade fair and square type situation, so it's better to just pay for it. But destash, now is the time to eliminate all that extra so that you can woosah. You can say, woo, okay, it's cleaned out, it's clear, I can do this, I can see, I can breathe, we can do this, let's do this, and then move forward from there. All right. And you have, hey Tanya girly, you have new things that you can get a hold to. And don't forget about Amazon now. Amazon ain't out here playing games. Amazon is delivering and delivering on time. So just like I mentioned earlier, I got these today from Amazon. They came in and they're super cute, and I will be using these for these little purses here, and gonna have a lot of fun doing it. So, you know, Amazon is still a viable option for purchasing things, even with the stores shutting down. And hopefully there'll be some more folks willing to sell on Amazon. I know I have an Amazon store, even though I'm not selling on it right now, but I do have one. So, but yes, exactly. Debbie Kid says I can barter too, but I don't need any more crap. You may not want crap, but you may want something that you will actually use. You know, so if you are, Amazon is hiring. They're not expecting to be hiring. They are hiring, and they're hiring without a background check right now. That's how hard they're hiring, because they know once everything shuts down, they're going to be the only people left standing that's going to get stuff out to folks. They're going to be the only ones open. I mean, if you stop and think about it, Amazon is going to be the only thing open. It's crazy if you really, 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 really stop and think about it, because you can't go to wow, that's crazy, Rebecca. You can't go to Walmart and get your crafting supplies because they're not letting people come together in a location. They're shutting everything down to avoid the social interaction and folks being in close proximity. Amazon, you don't have to worry about that. You're not going to Amazon anyway, so why not have it shipped? They're going to be the only ones open. It's crazy. Do I have a link for the tassels? No, but I can get them to you. I haven't seen your studio lately. No, haven't seen much lately. I haven't. I've been busy. So at any rate, you're welcome, Tanya Girly. Thank you. Debbie Kid, link for the tassels. I'm going to put them in the Baby's Booty Amazon store. That's what I'm going to do, because I want to make sure that the right link is there. It goes from tonight to May. Tonight, she says instead of $33 for overtime, it's $66. She works for Amazon. From tonight to May 9th, $66 for overtime at Amazon. I'm trying to tell y'all, Amazon is about to take slap over. It's about to be over, y'all. It's crazy when you stop and think about it. But anyways, it is 10:53, 7 minutes till we get off. I appreciated talking to you guys. Oh man, it's been a ton of y'all in here tonight. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love y'all. Please, y'all, be on the lookout for postings coming this week about the giveaway next week, because I want to make sure that you guys are in the right spot to enter the giveaway and make sure that you get your stuff. The Mighty Hoop, which is totally phenomenally awesome, of mightyhoop.com to send us to give as a giveaway, and send us your the Hoop Master to show you guys how that works, and we'll be demonstrating that next week, if not during the week this week, because as I mentioned, if we're going to be doing some projects this week, so it'll be cool to open it up and use it this week. So we'll possibly be doing that this week instead of Sunday. But at any rate, again, we have bling to give away, we have sublimation things to give away, we have leather and vinyl to give away. So please, we even got a couple of bells we'll be giving away. So please, definitely, hi even everyone, can someone please tell me what's the best vinyl to use for embroidery and where to purchase it? You can go to HudsonTextiles.com. HUDS. Let me just do it this way. That's one. They send me, that's where this vinyl came from, and this vinyl came from, and where this vinyl came from, and where the other vinyl, where is it? The super cute one that I cannot find now. This one. This one came from HudsonTextile.com. I think that's the right web address. Google Hudson Textiles. That's what I'm gonna ask you to do. So do you have videos on how to use the PE500? Julia, I have videos on how to use the 4x4 embroidery machine, which is very similar to the PE550, because I had a PE500. So they're really similar. So any of the 4x4 machines should be about the same. They should be the same. And yes, I do have a lot of 4x4 videos out there. Thank you, Julia. I appreciate that. Do you know any male embroiderers? Oh man, we got a ton of male embroiderers in here. that are usually in here live with us. So if you're male and you embroider, go ahead and shout yourself out so that Gamo Beats will know that there's men folks out here who embroider, because there's a ton of them. Do you ever sell or do giveaways for the projects you make and show? I try. I don't. No. The reason why is because usually the stuff that I can make, y'all can make too. So I didn't think about giving it away. I didn't think about doing a giveaway for that. So please be on the lookout for next week's show. 25K folks, y'all. We're gonna celebrate and celebrate hard. This is gonna be the coolest embroidery live party ever. Yes, holler, yes. So if you don't have a bell, get your bell. You're gonna need it next week. We're gonna be ringing bells all over the place. We're gonna be having a good time. We're gonna have some partying. We might even find some music to play that's not gonna get me banned on YouTube, and we're just gonna have a good time. I'm looking forward to fooling with y'all this week. So this week, you know, I'll pop up. I'm trying to get a schedule together, y'all. I promise I am, and I'm trying to get it together. The shutdown has made it a little bit more difficult, among some other things. So we're going to get things together so that we can come and have a good time crafting this week, because we all are stuck. Yes, 9 p.m. next Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. We're all stuck at home, so let's not make the best of it and have a good time crafting together. Like I said, some bling projects coming this week, some embroidery projects coming this week, some sublimation projects definitely coming this week. I got so much stuff to sublimate, it's ridiculous that I need to sublimate. And we're just gonna have a good time and getting some stuff going. So I definitely appreciate y'all joining us this evening. It's always a pleasure to have you in here with us, and I look forward to seeing you all again next week. I have 3 bells to mail out, and 1 more I saw was purchased, so we'll get those out tomorrow. And no, North Carolina is not on a complete lockdown yet, but I see it coming soon. And when it does, I'm gonna be like, oh Lord, no. But yeah, we're gonna have to work that through. So, but at any rate, thank y'all for joining me this evening. It was fun. I appreciated it, and I look forward to seeing you all throughout the week as we're doing some crafting projects. Okay, so you all have a great rest of your evening, and until the next time we see you, we want you to have happy embroidering. So thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you all again, if you're not here during the week, next week live at the 25K giveaway. All right. Bye.